Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
I started to see the skies clear out from this afternoon. We didn't have much out there, just those little short, squat cumulus clouds, an indication that we've got still some moisture around, but not much. And in fact, you can see offshore here on the Storm Tracker 9 live radar sweep, we're starting to see that high pressure get closer to us. That's going to dry everything out, and so that little wispy cloud cover that we have out there by late tonight will be long gone by the time we head towards tomorrow afternoon. And in fact, most of the activity that we have is way off towards eastern Washington. Some pretty good snow showers around Missoula as well as you go up and towards the panhandle of Idaho. A little closer to home, things have been pretty quiet so far today. Tillamook saw about 6/100 of an inch of rain early this morning. That's about the only spot that actually registered some in the state today. Winds are slowly starting to take a northeasterly push. Look into Corvallis as we get in towards the beginning of the sweep. You see them coming out of the northeast and along the coast, still briefly out of the northwest, but we'll see those start to kink north and northeast as we head to tomorrow, and that will eventually start to initiate a pretty good offshore push, and that's what's going to really help warm and dry us out as we head towards your Wednesday forecast. Today, highs struggled to get into the upper 50s and low 60s. 60 degrees, one of the warmer spots we're seeing on the board right now. 51 out towards Florence, 56 here in Eugene, 40 as you get out towards the Santiam Junction, and 46 in Bend. So overnight tonight, we're going to see another chilly night. Got down to 31 early this morning. And across the state, from Portland all the way down to Medford, we've got frost advisories. That's the pink shading here. And then sort of the real hot pink or fuchsia, whatever that is, down towards Medford, the Rogue Valley. Those are freeze warnings that extend pretty much through about 7, 8 o'clock. Now, frost advisory out for the entire Willamette Valley includes over to the coast and up into the Coast Range, as lows will likely fall between around 35 and in some of the outlying areas closer to 30 to 29 degrees. I'm going to keep us at right around freezing for us here in Eugene. Again, if you live downtown, surrounded by the buildings, probably a little warmer, 34, 35. You live out into the rural areas, or certainly out across where the airport is, out on 99. It's likely going to be quite chilly, with the temperatures probably sitting around freezing or maybe a degree or two below tomorrow. So do expect to see a little bit of frost on your car as you get out. So across the state, we saw a cooler day today. Medford, the hot spot at 65, right around 60 here in the valley and low 50s along the coast. But our high pressure ridge is slowly building in. It's eventually going to turn those winds more northerly, and that will bring in not only breezy conditions, but the warm air that will start pulling up from the Gulf of California, and most of Southern California will start to move up into the northwest. And we're going to see those summer temperatures back in the forecast as early as Thursday, and we could be pushing 80 degrees in some spots by the weekend. Wow. So sunny, breezy tomorrow at the coast. North winds will be around 10 to 20. Could see the gusts up over 30, 35 at times. Then we'll start to see a nice sunny forecast for the weekend. Early next week, some question marks. Big upper level low is going to move into Northern California, kind of cut off from the jet stream, and those guys get a little tricky. We'll have to watch for that, see what kind of impact they'll have on us here. In the Umpqua tomorrow, upper 70s, and then it's low to mid 80s through next Sunday, or I should say through Sunday. A very, very warm forecast. Cascades warmer tomorrow, back into the 50s. It'll be around 60 tomorrow in Bend and Redmond, sunny and breezy. Pretty much the next couple of days in low 70s as we go to the weekend. And finally here in the valley, guys, we've got the temperatures around 70 tomorrow. So you see that rebound back to the warmer stuff by Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend. It's shorts and flip-flop weather, and certainly make sure you are ready to, kind of stay hydrated. We're not used to that heat this early in the season here.
But it's so nice.
Oh, it's gonna be
I think we're all just like in awe of those 80s and the sunshine and your forecast. What else can you say?
Nice. Yep.